Huh. Did you ever stop to think that maybe the show is very unpopular? Hello, Controversy here, and some big news is that the Late Show with Stephen Colbert is canceled. Yeah, one CBS's longest running late night show, one of the longest running late night shows ever, I think. I don't know, but the Late Show on CBS, it's canceled. CBS gave it the axe, and there's no more Late Show. And there's a lot of people that I see complaining online, at least some of them. They're saying things like, "Oh, this is Donald Trump going after his critics. Oh, this is just CBS appeasing Donald Trump because they want to silence the critics so that he doesn't come after them. And this is all just political, and because Donald Trump doesn't want to be criticized by Stephen Colbert, and all stuff like that." And there's one thing that I see missing from those criticisms. One very, very critical thing, and that's I hear no one saying that the Late Show with Stephen Colbert was their favorite late night show. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert was their favorite thing to watch at 10 o'clock at night. And now they don't know what they're going to do every night at 10 o'clock or whenever the Late Show aired. Like, I don't hear anyone talking about that. And I haven't heard anyone talking about the Late Show, period. Not even during 2016 or 2020 or all the years leading up to this. Like I have not heard anyone talking about late night at all. And I think it's just because late night's just not popular anymore. And people like me, we just don't like late night. I never liked late night. And this isn't me coming at you saying that, oh, I don't want to listen to people criticizing my president, my Saint Trump, my guy, and he is free of criticism and no one can come at it. It's like, no, no, that's not it at all. I formed this opinion back in 2009, 2010, whenever, before I really even got political, back when Barack Obama was president, and Conan was airing on TBS. And no, I'd watch TBS. I'd watch American Dad and Married with Children and Home Improvement and Seinfeld on TBS. And they'd always be advertising Conan on TBS, Conan. I'm like, okay, I'll give this guy a shot. And I watched 10 minutes and I'm like, this is lame. Why am I watching this? This is not good. I'm just going to go watch some reruns on Adult Swim. And it's like I watched. There was one other time where I watched a full episode just because it was like Tom Felton was going to be talking about Harry Potter 8. I'm like, okay, I got to see this because Tom Felton is great in interviews. And I sat through the entire episode of Conan. And I'm just like, come on, get to Tom. I want to hear about Tom. So, yeah, and that's the thing is that I don't see anyone talking about late night, and unless they're talking about some very cringy thing that a late night host did, or they're complaining about how late night is dominating the YouTube trending tab, and it doesn't have a lot of views. It has less than 10,000 views, and people are wondering why is this trending. So that's the thing is that I don't hear anyone saying, "Hey, did you watch Stephen Colbert last night? Did you watch what's the Jimmy Kimmel last night? Did you watch Seth Meyers last night? Did you watch any of them last night?" I don't hear anyone talking about this. And that just tells me that it's not popular. And here's the thing is that I know what it's like to have TV shows that I really enjoy get canceled. I'm an animation fan in the 2010s and 2020s. I've had this happen to me at least half a dozen times. And one thing is that when it has happened, when people were talking about Close Enough or Infinity Train or Young Justice, uh, people were actually talking about it. There was people online talking about how much they loved the show and how much they wanted to come back. But the thing is that even with a lot of the online hype that it was getting, it wasn't getting the numbers, and therefore it got canceled. And those were with cartoons that actually had followings. I don't hear anything about these late night shows. So I gotta imagine that they're just getting creamed in the ratings, that people are not watching it. And I'll admit it might be a blind spot, but even so, like I consume a whole lot of media entertainment, and if I'm not hearing anything about it, I can almost guarantee that nobody is talking about it, and therefore it's just not popular. And the thing is that these late night shows, they're not made for free. Like, I heard that it costs millions, tens of millions of dollars to make these late night shows. Like Stephen Colbert's contract was like $10 million a year or something like that, and that's a lot of money. And they're getting beaten out by YouTubers. They're getting beaten out by family vlogs. They're getting beaten out by live streamers who are just playing video games and Asmon Gold and the quartering and those kind of guys. They're getting beaten out by people who are just playing video games or just commenting on the news and doing it for a lot less. Like it costs probably a couple $1,000s, if that, to produce those pro shows on YouTube and stuff. But it's like it's costing millions of dollars to make an episode of The Late Show, and if people aren't watching it, what incentive do they have to continue it? Because it's losing them money and the advertisers aren't paying for it. And the thing is that if you're honestly sad about The Late Show getting canceled, but if you weren't watching it officially, if you weren't watching it on CBS or their official YouTube or some other official means, you have only yourself to blame. I mean, my heart goes out to you if you legitimately enjoyed the show and it's gone now. I mean, again, I know that pain a lot. A lot of series that I enjoyed have been canceled over the years, and it definitely sucks. But if you weren't watching it officially, you're part of the problem. Or if you just weren't watching it at all, you have nothing to complain about. Because as far as I know, the reason the show got canceled is because it just wasn't popular. So there's that. Well, this has been Cat the Controversy signing off. May God bless you.